Hey, it's attorney Stephen A. Smith here, the pastor lawyer, with another commonly asked question.
How do I prove liability in a personal injury case? To prove liability, it is a function of gathering evidence of what exactly happened, how the crash was caused. Because if someone's going to be liable for your crash, it means that they've done something to breach their duty or standard of care, or they breach their duty that they have to, operate a motor vehicle safely, to not rear end you or to not veer into your lane. All those are examples of what someone can do to make them liable for your damages. And the evidence of it is important. So for instance, when a law enforcement officer is called to the scene, they usually are inspecting the scene and they're questioning the parties to see what they say happened. And then they'll look at the objective evidence of the scene and the crash damages, the damage to your vehicle, the damage to the other party's vehicle, to make a determination of whether one party or the other is at fault. Or sometimes they determine that they cannot make a determination of who is at fault or who is liable for it. In some cases, you have two or more parties who may be liable for your damages in a claim. Sometimes you may be partially liable as well. And so all those things are what comes into play when determining who's at fault. So in order to determine liability for a personal injury claim, it is important to gather evidence. That means that as soon as you are reasonably able to, you should take pictures of the crash scene. You should take pictures of it closely, of where the crash actually happened, the contact actually happened, where the splatter pattern happens at, which lane does it reside in. You want to take a look from a wide view as well and take a picture of the whole scene of where the accident occurred, because many times there's more that you need in order to make that determination than just a picture of the damage to your vehicle, because it doesn't tell the whole story. And so gathering evidence is important in being able to determine who's at fault and who's liable for a crash.